Namaste yogis and welcome to Laura Baumann Yoga. Join me in this quick energizing sunrise yoga to start your day. We will begin in a cross-legged position. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, join your hands together and draw your hands in front of your heart in prayer position. Feel free to set your intention for your day. Namaste. And we'll begin our yoga practice in Sphinx Pose. Begin by lying face down on the floor with your legs extended behind you, hip-width apart. Bring your arms up and rest your elbows under your shoulders with your forearms on your mat, parallel to each other, palms facing down. On the inhale, press your forearms and palms into your mat, lift your head and chest off the floor. Here we are in Sphinx Pose, which is a gentle back bend, and it's very invigorating for the whole body, and at the same time very soothing for the nervous system. Here in Sphinx Pose, I'm going to add a hip opener. Bend the left knee and bring your left knee in line with the left hip. Flex the left foot. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale completely. Switch sides. Bring your left leg back. Open the right knee to the side. Bend the right knee. Flex the right foot and make sure that the right knee is in line with the right hip. And breathe into your half frog pose. This is a lovely way to stretch the entire front of the body, including the deep hip flexors like the psoas. Slowly come out, back into Sphinx Pose. Lower your left cheek down to the ground. Extend your left arm at shoulder height on the floor. Place your right hand right below your shoulder on your mat. And then bend the right knee. Push yourself over towards your left side for a shoulder stretch. Take 2 deep breaths. Release any tension. Let it all go. And then slowly coming back to center, switching sides. Resting on your right cheek. Lengthen out the right arm. Place the right palm on the floor at shoulder height. Bend the left elbow and place your left hand below your left shoulder. Bend the left knee and start pushing yourself over towards the right side. Breathe. One final breath. And then come back to center. Forward to the ground. Place your hands directly under the shoulders. Press down through the tops of your feet and your pubic bone. Inhale, peel your chest and head up. Gaze forward for Cobra Pose. Exhale to lower down. And again, as you inhale, lift your chest and head up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, come up in Cobra. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, Cobra, hold and breathe. Keep your hands under the shoulders or place your hands to the outsides, resting on the fingertips. Use your back muscles. And release it down. Plant your hands directly under the shoulders, curl the toes under, firm your core in and up, and push yourself up like you're one long line into a plank pose, just for a second. Then lower down onto your forearms and elbows. And you can always modify by dropping down the knees into a half plank. Whichever option you choose, keep your core nice and firm. Hold it, keep breathing. And then lower down. Well done. Place your hands on the floor next to your lower ribs. As you inhale, press firmly through your hands and tops of the feet, straighten the arms, lift your torso and legs a few inches off the floor for an upward facing dog. Gaze forward. And then bend the knees. Curl the toes under, lift your knees and pelvis up towards the sky. Draw your sit bones towards the back. Gently straighten out the legs. You don't have to lock your knees. Keep length in the spine for a downward facing dog. And feel free to pedal out your feet. Warm up the hamstrings. And then lower your heels down. Start shifting your weight forward. Come into a plank pose. Adjust your hands and feet. Lower your knees down. And then lower your whole body down. Pinch your elbows together. Press down through the tops of the feet. Place your hands next to your lower ribs on the floor. Inhale, lift your torso and legs off the floor. Gaze forward, upward facing dog. Bend the knees for Child's Pose. Sit back on your heels, widen your knees as much as needed. Place your chest and forward towards the ground. Lengthen your arms in front of you. Walk yourself back up, bring your knees together, sit back on your heels, and lengthen the spine. Take a moment and Hero Pose. Then extend your arms out to the sides, placing the fingertips on the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up, towards the sky. Ground down through your sitting bones, and as you exhale, side body bend to your left side. Keep breathing. And inhale, come back to center, switching sides. Exhale. Inhale, reach your left arm up, and as you exhale, bend it to the right side. Keep grounding through your left sitting bone. And inhale, come back to center. And let's seal our yoga practice together. Inhale, reach the arms up, gather all the love, positive energy, and light into your being. Exhale, draw your hands down in prayer position in front of your heart, and remember your intention. Also feel gratitude for doing your yoga practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. May the time on your mat be a blessing to you, and may it ripple out into our world.